Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers. On the visitor's sideline, Cardinals head coach Jonathan Gannon. His team in the win column for the first time with their victory a week ago. Opposite him, the Niners' Kyle Shanahan. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. The punter, Thomas Morstead, will get us started here. And off we go from Santa Clara. Jones now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Gain of 16 yards. And the Cardinal first down.
First carry for James Conner. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. With that, I will give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. From the 46, here's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, Murray. That'll be taken in by Conner. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. The 49ers come out, and Brock Purdy leads them out. Greg, it's really one of the best stories in NFL history when you think about it. From last pick in the draft to taking the 49ers to the Super Bowl, now to a lucrative contract with a 4th-year man out of Iowa State.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, it's going to be a hard team to beat.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark. They're going. Here's Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. It's a pickup of 14. And the decision to go for it pays off.
First and 10 at the 42.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down. Open man is Jennings. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one. And he's got his team a 1st down. McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. From the 25, here's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it's going to be 3rd down. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. This one down the field, but it lined up incomplete. On fourth down, it's Jake Moody time for the Niners. This a 42-yard attempt. Moody's kick is good. And the 49ers will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Cards offense ready to see the football for the second time. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down. They'll run it on 1st down with Connor. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Jair Brown on the tackle. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. Now, Murray on the bootleg. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 3rd down and 9. That's Harrison in motion. On 3rd down, Murray. Now he'll air one out. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Gilligan in punt formation for the Cardinals.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
At their own 12-yard line.
Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38 line.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Couple of 1st downs already on this drive, and they'll go 1st down from the 43. He'll find his tight end, Kittle on the right side. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. That one good for 26 yards. 1st and 10 for Purdy. The connection made to Ayuk. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here's a 2nd and 6. Here's Purdy again. Short one there, caught by Kittle. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Now Jake Moody for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers are out to a 10-0 lead. Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. Jones now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to take over possession of the football. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Murray. Forced out wide. He keeps it himself. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. Connor able to slip 1 tackle, but not another. Will be fortunate to get this one back to the line of scrimmage. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That's caught. It's the tight end, Chip Ryman. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Makes it 3rd and inches.
They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. The Niners have the early advantage. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Here's Murray. They'll try to work the screen with Connor. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
He's got room to roam, and they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. The ball still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal. Again, it's Murray. He pulls it in around the 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal. Now movement up front. It's a big decision coming from the officials. Who's the penalty on? That's on Paris Johnson, the tackle. Ryland's kick is good. And the Cardinals are on the board. It's now 10-3. So Ryland now, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And before this drive starts, we'll take a look at the race as it stands. to see who might take home the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year award. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9.
They run once more with McCaffrey. McCaffrey, first down and more. And he will finally be brought down at the Niners' 21-yard line. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's closing in on 100 yards already. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. Throw on the run is complete. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. On 2nd down, Purdy. And that ball incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down. Now Murray keeping it himself, and he'll get about 4 yards before wisely covering up.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game. These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a 1st down.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Working out of the gun, Murray. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
8 yards on the pickup. And this is...
From the gun, it's Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals will tie things up. It's now 10-10. All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. Hey, Greg, no one better than you to talk about the rookie crop of tight ends, especially at the top. A couple of guys who have Midwest ties, played in the Big Ten, now find themselves in the Midwest, especially Colston Loveland, who's a Chicago Bear tight end.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, Mike, when I watch Loveland play, when you look back and watch his tape from Michigan, there's 2 guys that play tight in the NFL. There's the guy that you have to script open. He's going to catch flat routes and naked routes, and he's going to catch the easy ones, and he'll run after and get what he can. And then there's the guys, Mike, that get themselves open. They can win 3rd down one-on-one. They can win versus press. They can win routes downfield versus defensive backs, not just linebackers. When I watch Colston Loveland, that's the guy I see.
And another one out of the Big Ten, Tyler Warren from Penn State. He goes to Indianapolis.
Yeah, and he's a little more of a throwback, right? He can play a little quarterback, he can play H-back, he can put his hand on the ground. He's still good enough and athletic enough to play in space. When you look at what Penn State did with him, there wasn't a position on the field, including center, that he didn't play. So he's a really big, physical, run after catch. I think he's a good fit because remember, in Indy, that Shane Steichen offense, they're going to want to run the ball. They're going to want to get downhill with the run game, offensive line. So I think it's a good fit because he's very talented in the passing game, but he's going to keep teams honest with his ability to still contribute on all 3 downs.
Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Play action. Here's Purdy. Forced to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's another 49er.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Throwing is Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a...
He's got his big tight end, George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
To return is Greg Dortch. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Here's Marvin Harrison Jr. and the Cardinal offense heading back out onto the field. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember were a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations, because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video games. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. They'll throw again with Purdy. He'll get it into the hands of Kittle. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Back to the air again is Purdy.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Another 49er.
To throw once more, it's Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Play fake. Now it's Purdy. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown. 49ers. On is Moody to add the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers move out to a 24-10 lead. Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. Dortch now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So, halftime here out west. Let's send it east to Scott Hansen. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Our look around the NFL starts now. Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. The Jaguars at home for a divisional matchup against Houston in the AFC South. And it's the former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence. A 14-yard touchdown pass. The Jags are off to a 3-0 start as they get the victory. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And it's the rookie, Cam Ward. A 55-yard touchdown. The Titans get a 2-touchdown victory, 35-21 the final. One more to show you. Let's go to Charlotte. It's the Panthers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. And it's the 3rd-year quarterback, Bryce Young. This is one of the best runs from a quarterback you're going to see all year. Off he goes. The Panthers are into the win column. They get the victory here in Week 3. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you, my friend. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this second half. Now, Watkins on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's Brock Purdy and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Damone Clark there to get him down. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. On fourth down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. Greg Dortch, deep to return. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
Murray gonna fire this one out to Harrison. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And this is 3rd down.
Murray. Right back to Harrison. He's got him again. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. To throw again is Murray. On the move left.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
There he goes again. Wow. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. And this is going to wind up 49er football. They have it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, but it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Josh Sweat there on the tackle. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 7. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Jawan Jennings was the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Off the bootleg, it's Purdy. He finds his big receiver, that's Jennings. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll run here with McCaffrey. Inside the 30. And he will score. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Makes the score Niners 31, Cardinals 10.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. Jones now on the return. And he's stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here's Marvin Harrison Jr. and the Cardinal offense heading back out onto the field. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. That ball caught. It's Zay Jones. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
1st down, Cardinals.
Back to throw is Murray. He'll try to work the screen with Connor.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
He'll step up and run this. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
Makes the score Niners 31, Cardinals 17.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Now, Watkins on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerendo. He'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Tackle there by Matt Wilson. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's a run with their tight end.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation. And that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Niners first down.
At the 34-yard line.
Now it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
The connection made to Ayuk. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Third down. Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. Here's Purdy. That's taken in. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On first down, the drive begins with Connor. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Moving left. Now he'll run. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards. It's a zone read, and Murray hanging on to it. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Working out of the gun, Murray. That's caught downfield by Harrison. And he's got another one. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
At their own 26-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. He'll get about 2. Tackled there by Matt Wilson.
Brings up 2nd down.
Purdy now on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Open man is Jennings. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A run here with McCaffrey. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. From the 46, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. They get 16 on that connection. First down, 49ers. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Right back to Pearsall again. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd down and 6 now from the 26. On the handoff, McCaffrey. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
That's another 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Off the play fake, Purdy. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
First down. First and goal.
Here's a run. Whoa. And he's into the end zone yet again. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Moody now for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
38. Cardinals 24.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. Jones now on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 42 yards. They'll run it on first down with Connor. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. It's an Arizona first down.
And the Cardinals first down.
From the gun, it's Murray. That is caught. What a throw. Tip Ryman. Touchdown, Arizona. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals will cut the deficit to 7. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Now, Watkins on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10. Now Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
An 8-yard gain brings up second down at the 41-yard line.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down.
3 yards. And the 49er first down.
They'll try to run with their fullback. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo.
That's another 49er first down.
Right back to the fullback. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Third and inches.
Third down.
They'll let the fullback try to push the punt. And he's going to have a Niners first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on third and inches. They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Down behind the line of
Third
scrimmage.
down and 3.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up third and 3.
Again, they'll try to power forward with their fullback. He is down at the 14, but will have the first down.
That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. Now the rookie out of Oregon, Jordan James. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. Here's a second and 9.
Brings up second down at the 13-yard line.
On the give, this is their fullback. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain. Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? And he's into the end zone. Kyle Juszczyk, touchdown, 49ers.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers are going to extend their lead.
Cardinals 31.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. Jones now on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Here's Marvin Harrison Jr. and the Cardinal offense heading back out onto the field. This is first and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
A loss of 3 yards. It's second down.
Second down, Murray. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. To throw is Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. A look there at Kyle Shanahan. His 49ers heading back onto the field. And a few kneel down should come close to closing this one out, depending on whether or not the defense wants to use those 2 timeouts they have left. But it really would just prolong what seems to be inevitable.
Second and 8.
Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. Carr's going to signal for their third and final timeout. And it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Move back to the 10. They'll try here on second and goal. Purdy down to a knee. And that should be the final snap of this game. So a win here for the 49ers. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.